Hey, the Mad Hermit here, and welcome to the Mad Hermit's Guide to Shroud of the Avatar Pre-Alpha Release 5. One of the first things you might notice are the visuals are slightly improved from previous versions, as the Portalarium team has switched to a linear lighting model as opposed to the gamma lighting model they were using in previous releases. Pre-Alpha Release 5 also comes with a host of new emotes which you can explore on your own by hitting the O key. Hitting the J key will bring up your journal, which will log conversations you have with NPCs throughout the game, making questing a lot easier. This time around you start off with no gold, but you do have crafting materials in your inventory. Hitting the R key brings up your crafting recipe book, which has a bunch of additional starter recipes to get you going. The overland map has been refined further and now includes animations for waves, clouds, and windmills. In addition, you can zoom in and out of the map by rolling your mouse's scroll wheel. Holding down the right mouse button and dragging your mouse to any corner will allow you to pan the camera, enabling you to explore a wider area of the map. And just like in Pre-Alpha Release 3, double-clicking on a hex allows you to enter that hex. One notable change being that there are no more placeholder hexes. That is, every hex you enter will have a scene. Speaking of scenes, one of the new scenes added are the sewers in Kingsport, the entrance of which is located just back and to the left of the Citizen and Edelman cabanas. Of course, these new areas are fraught with danger, and you'll want to familiarize yourself with the new combat mechanic before adventuring in these parts. To start with, hit points and mana are now displayed in the top left of the screen, the long red bar being your health, the blue bar being your mana. Also, the amount of damage you sustain or deal is shown numerically. Hitting the N key will turn off the numerical indicators and increase the level of immersion. Before you go off adventuring, you'll want to set up your combat skills. Hitting the K key brings up the skill window. There are currently two types of skills, adventuring skills and crafting skills. However, there are no crafting skills available currently, so you can ignore that tab for now. Under the adventuring tab, you'll see that there are combat-related skills and magic skills. By clicking on a particular school of magic or combat discipline, you'll be able to see what skills are available under that corresponding category. Left-clicking on a skill adds that to your repertoire. Right-clicking on that skill will remove it. Multiple left clicks on a skill will increase your proficiency with it, thus making it more effective when used. Once you've allocated all your combat and magic skill points, you're going to want to put the ones that you intend to use more frequently in your combat shortcut bar. This is accomplished by pressing the L key to open the skills menu, finding the selected skill that you want to have readily available, and dragging it to your combat shortcut bar. Once you've filled all vacant spots with the skills you desire, you're ready for combat. Because deck building, skill locking, and other supporting features are not available yet to support the card-style combat that the game will ultimately ship with, R5 features a traditional MMO-style combat system, which means to engage an opponent you need to left-click on that opponent and then press the corresponding skill to activate it. That skill will then cool down and then reappear in the corresponding combat shortcut spot once it's available. You might notice that a compass has also been added to the top of the screen to help you navigate your way around. To turn this feature off, press the M key. Chest mimics, satyr mages, and satyr archers, along with skeletal archers, are some of the new creatures you'll find in R5. There are a total of 13 new villages and towns to explore, and 600 home sites, which means that there is no longer a time limit when you claim a lot. If you claim it, it's yours until you release it. Lastly, if you're logged in and you need to step away for a minute, /AFK puts you away from the keyboard. Your character will sit down and AFK will be appended to your name to allow others to know that you are away from your keyboard. Moving your mouse or pressing a key will wake you back up. Anyway, this concludes the Mad Hermit's guide to Pre-Alpha Release 5. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you have questions or comments, leave them below, and I'll see you next time.